Hi, it's Warren Huart here. Hope you're doing marvellously well. As ever, please subscribe down below. If you go to producelikeapro.com, you can sign up for the email list and get a whole bunch of free stuff. There's some drum samples you can get for free. You can get some behind-the-scenes stuff on the Vimeo account. You get a whole bunch of files to download to edit drums and all kinds of fun things. And of course, there's all the competitions we run. So please sign up at the email list at producelikeapro.com. Okay, so today we're going to do how to arrange a song 3, the third in our series. And this one we're going to do is more of a country rock song. This is a song I wrote and it's covered by an artist called Alaina Blair. And it's a cool little song. She is an incredible singer and she's brought a lot of kind of sass to it. So it's country rock. It's a fun one. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is a pretty straightforward country rock tune. I came up with a guitar riff, which I play on acoustic and then double with an electric. Here's the basic acoustic guitar part here. Pretty straightforward riff. The bass line is essentially just following the chord. Okay, so we do an intro of the acoustic guitar riff. It's me doing a little bend.
I've been waiting around for too damn long, watching you chase it.
Goes up and forth.
Keep looking for more. It's getting about that time where I say goodbye. Kick your ass right out the door.
Pre-chorus banjo comes in.
Well, I just don't think you understand. I'm sick of your maybes, babe.
I'm doing some little telly little riffs here, little country riffs. The drum part, so it's pretty straightforward on the verse and pre-chorus there. All I'm doing is just single kicks.
Waiting around for too damn long.
Okay, so there are no live drums on this. This was done completely in Addictive, using Addictive sounds. It's very straightforward. You can see what I've done here. I've got built an Addictive drum kit here. There's a stereo mix of the drums up here. Comes the chorus. Added my usual just samples, just to give it a little extra push. See, the way I do it is because I'm mixing through a console. I've got a drum bus here that I've created. I've got the kick going through 1 and the snare going through 2 on the console, just to kind of treat them individually. So even though you can use the Addictive drum kit, you can treat all the elements independently. I've got a bust one going up here of just the stereo drums, and then I'm adding an additional kicks and snares just to get some more spank out of it. And the same thing with the toms. Here's a tom print here. Cool, so it's quite a straightforward drum part, as you can see. In the verses, it's just a kick drum. The chorus comes in. There's a tambourine and a shaker. So I've got literally just a live tambourine and shaker part. Just to give it a little bit of a shuffle. You know, because obviously with the programmed drums, once I've edited them on MIDI, as you can see in the other videos, they get pretty tight. You know, because I'm finger drumming, playing it in live. Just adding the shaker and the tambourine there gives it a little bit of a shuffle. Bring in the bass. Cool. So as usual, on our downbeat of our chorus coming out of the verse, we've added some crashes, and we've even put that same little explosion that I did before, just to add some impact to the crash. So we come out of the verse here. Why can't you just be a man? Comes explosion. Whoa, you can love it, with the cymbal. You better believe it, had enough of your games, and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. Whoa, you can love it. Added some little lead bits here. More lead. Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love it or leave it, baby, I ain't losing sleep. She's a pretty little thing that love. And I saw you checking out her legs as she walked through the door. All right, so obvious other additions that we put into the chorus here. We've got that's a panned hard left and hard right guitar with a delay line on it. Very kind of edge-like. But even in a country song, it adds a nice little lift. Oh, you could love it, or leave it, can't in between it. Yeah, I said it, hell yeah, I mean it. There's a B3. Banjos keeps playing through it. The vocal here has, as usual, some verb on it. Leave it, you better believe it, had enough of your games and I don't need it. I'm cranking the verb, cranking the delays in the chorus there to kind of help them lift above it. I'm doing my usual trick here of the vocal thickening, which is the detuning. If you watch the vocal thickening videos, you can see how I do that. There's also a distorted delay. Which isn't very loud, I've got it down, but it really adds to some grit to the vocal. And the vocal's being doubled in the chorus. You better believe it, had enough of your games and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. And then there's a harmony. Oh, you can love it, or leave it, can't in between it. Yeah, I said it, hell yeah, I mean it. You're crazy if you think I'm sticking around. Oh, love it, or leave it, you better believe it, had enough of your games and I don't need this. And then there's a stereo left and right on the vocal. Love it, or leave it, you better believe it, had enough of your games and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. Just add some thickness. So there's a left and right vocal, a center, and a double underneath. So there's actually 4 vocals. Lead vocal, 1 underneath, and then stereo left and right. The stereo left and right aren't that loud, but they're there just to give it a little bit of a oomph. Love it, or leave it, you better believe it, had enough of your games and I don't need this. You're not the only. And then we're cherry picking certain harmonies. Love it, or leave it, better believe it, I don't need this. The only man left in. Here we go. You can love it or leave it, can't in between it. Hell yeah, I mean it. You're crazy if you think I'm sticking around. Oh, love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love. So we're cherry picking certain harmonies in there just to kind of like bring it to life. But then on the post chorus, because it's the hook that love it or leave it.
Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love it or leave it, baby. I love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me.
So just to briefly recap, we've got acoustic guitar intro. Vocal comes in with electric.
I've been waiting around for too damn
and the bass
long,
just doing
watching you chase your tail. It's the same old story,
very
getting
simple.
boring, and this love is getting stale. You say what you want, say what you need. Well, you keep looking for more. It's getting about that time where I say goodbye, kick your ass right out the door. Cause your
Pre-chorus.
lips are talking,
Banjo
but
comes
your
in.
feet don't do no walking.
Doubling on the
But
vocal.
I just don't think you understand. I'm sick of your
More lead bits.
maybes, baby. You think I'm gonna keep waiting? Why can't you just be a man? Whoa, you can love it or leave it. You better believe it. Had enough of your games.
So here's an addition of the B3 and the edge guitar part. Here's the edge guitar part again. And the B3. B3's helping lift.
I mean it, you're crazy if you think I'm sticking around.
Post.
Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love it or leave it, baby. I ain't losing sleep.
Cool. So in that post chorus there we got this. Just a bow diddly groove. Ga, 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 ga.
It or leave.
Alright, back to the second verse.
I ain't losing sleep. She's a pretty little thing that loves her mama, but you met her at
So the banjo's playing the whole time now.
And I saw you checking out.
Just to differentiate the
Said she
verses.
walked through the door.
There's also more lead bits
And
going
I
on.
watched and I watched and I let you go. Lazy lip. Cause your lips are talking, but your feet don't do no walking. Well, I just don't think you understand. I'm sick of your maybes, baby. You think I'm gonna keep waiting? Why can't you just be a man? Whoa, you can love it or leave it. You better believe it. Had enough of your games and I don't
Second
need
chorus,
it.
same
I'm
thing.
the only man left in this town.
Don't underestimate the shaker. That's pretty huge. The shaker and the tambourine. Shaker and the tambourine really help it groove.
Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me.
So this is really stripped out here in this breakdown post-chorus. It's basically the bridge. Then build back up again.
Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love it or leave it, baby. I ain't losing sleep.
Last chorus.
So you can love it or leave it. You better believe it. Had enough of your games and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. Whoa, you can love it or leave it. Can't in between it. Yeah, I said it. Hell yeah.
So in this last chorus we've basically got all the same elements. Lead parts, the telly. And always on my guitars, I know I've talked about this before in other tutorials, but always on my guitars, I have one guitar going, and opposite is pan, the reverb. So it's a clean, a straight guitar that side, and then the verb of the guitar the other side. Then a guitar this side, and then the verb of that. And that makes it feel wider. It just kind of gives it some great width. So that's typical when I do guitars. I'm also doing the same thing on the acoustics. So again, acoustic one side, reverb the other side. Helps the width. And they're both all pan 100%.
Love it or leave it. You better believe it. Had enough of your games and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. I leave it, can't in between it. Hell yeah, I mean it.
So pretty straightforward. If we go to the last chorus here, it's about halfway
Enough of your
through.
games and I don't need this. You're not the only man left in this town. Whoa, you'll see in me. Love it or leave it, baby, I ain't losing sleep. Love it or leave it, the last you'll see of me. Love it or leave it, baby, I ain't losing sleep.
So it's pretty straightforward. It's, you know, it doesn't really change too much dynamically between each of the choruses. It's just the passion of the vocal that helps carry it. You know, it's a very simple, hooky song. And, you know, you can see what I'm using to help drive it. The tambourine's only coming in the choruses. The shaker's going all the way throughout. Tambourine gives it a little extra shake. The B3 is only in the choruses. And that, again, kind of gives it some more oomph. The chorus edge guitar part, the kind of U2 edge guitar part, is, again, only in the choruses. So it's simple things like that. And, of course, harmonies as well only really make an appearance in the choruses. And that helps lift them. And yeah, it's quite straightforward, and all of it was done programmed using, you know, addictive drums. There's no live drums on it. So, you know, it's really the only thing holding you back is just kind of, you know, is doing it. You know, with addictive drums, you don't even need, you know, I'm not using a live drum room for this song. So I can pretty much do everything here in the box. Great, so thank you ever so much for watching. That was How to Arrange a Song 3, and that was it was kind of a country-ish one. Country rock, I suppose. So please, as ever, leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think. Give me your, you know, give me some of your experiences recording, you know, stuff like this, or anything when it comes to building songs. I love being able to have a conversation. I love your comments. And as ever, please go to producelikeapro.com and sign up for the email list to get some free goodies, and subscribe, please. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it.